Let me tell you about the old me. I was the nice guy, and I mean the capital N, capital G, nice guy. I thought if I was just good enough, if I remembered her birthday, if I always agreed with her, if I sacrificed my time to help her, then she would owe me her affection. It was a transaction, and I was broke. I remember this one woman, Sarah. I was completely infatuated. I'd bend over backwards for her. I'd drop my plans if she needed something. I'd laugh a little too hard at her jokes. I was a mirror, reflecting what I thought she wanted to see. And predictably, she saw me as a great friend. A wonderful, reliable, invisible friend. The turning point came on a Tuesday morning in a place I least expected it, my barber shop. My barber, Tony, a guy in his 60s who's seen it all, was giving me my usual cut. He could tell I was down. He asked, "What's on your mind, kid?" I gave him the usual spiel. "There's this girl. I do everything for her, but she just sees me as a friend." Tony stopped cutting. He looked at me in the mirror, not at my reflection, but right into my eyes. And he said something that hit me like a ton of bricks. He said, "Son, you're trying to be the perfect breeze for every sailboat. But a woman doesn't want a breeze. She's looking for an oak tree." I was confused. "What does that mean?" He went on. "A breeze is fickle. It changes direction. It's weak. It tries to please the sailboat by pushing it wherever it wants to go. But an oak tree, it stands firm. It has deep roots. It doesn't move for anyone. And because it's solid and strong, people are naturally drawn to its shade. They seek it out. They respect it." That was my mirror moment. I saw myself clearly for the first time. I was the breeze. I was so busy trying to change direction for Sarah that I had no direction of my own. I had no roots. I left the barber shop with a new mission. Not to get Sarah, but to become the oak tree. It came down to two principles. The first principle, cultivate unshakable calm. This is the foundation of the oak tree. I stopped reacting to everything. If she took hours to text back, the old me would panic and double text. The new me, I'd take a breath and get back to my book or my workout. I stopped seeking her approval for my opinions. I started standing my ground on small things, like where to go for dinner or what movie to watch. I became emotionally solid, not cold, but stable. I became the calm in the chaos. The second principle, your mission is your magnet. I realized I had made Sarah my mission. That was my biggest mistake. A man without a mission is a ship without a rudder. So, I found a new one. I threw myself into my work, aiming for that promotion I had been putting off. I started going to the gym not to impress her, but to feel strong for myself. I rediscovered my love for hiking and planned a trip I'd always dreamed of. My calendar filled up with my life. I was no longer waiting by the phone because I was too busy building a life I was proud of. This is crucial. Your purpose becomes the magnetic force that draws people, opportunities, and respect into your life. The test came about a month later. I ran into Sarah at a coffee shop. The old me would have tripped over himself to buy her coffee and earn points. The new me, I was genuinely busy, on my way to meet a friend. I gave her a warm, genuine smile and said, "Hey Sarah, you look great. I'm running late, but it's really good to see you." And I'm in it. And I kept walking. I wasn't playing hard to get. I was hard to get because I had a life to get to. The result, a few hours later, my phone lit up. It was Sarah. Her message said, "Hey, it was so nice seeing you today. You seem different, really good. We should catch up properly soon." I didn't jump for joy. I felt a quiet confidence. It wasn't about her anymore. It was about me. By stopping my chase, I had started my attraction. The lesson wasn't about getting that one girl. The lesson was that becoming a man of purpose, principle, and calm is the most attractive force in the world. Stop being the breeze that begs for attention. Start building your roots. Become the oak tree. If this story showed you a reflection of your old self, let this be your sign. Your transformation starts the moment you decide to build your own life. If you're ready to begin, hit that like button and subscribe. We're just getting started.